chug some water. Gonna also get the coffee cups from today's Wednesday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. They're all on my computer desk right now. Let's grab those. That's hard to do with one hand. I'll be back. When it comes to morning routines, you definitely have to be efficient because time is money, because if you're late, that means you're not making money. So yeah, I gotta be efficient. So I decided to soak these cups while I get my ingredients out for breakfast, and then I will also feed my cat. So I have these shrimps that's been sitting in this water defrosting since last night. Oops, that is my fridge. That's what I get for multitasking. So yeah, I have these shrimps that I had thawing out since last night. Probably gonna do a quick shrimp scampi before going to work because I'm trying to save that eating out money. So yeah, did I just out myself by having my tripod in my kitchen? I did. I just did. We're just being real. Just being real. A real morning routine or a morning vlog. I won't say routine. I don't do this every day. So let's go feed my cat. First, let's open the door and then find out where she is. Oh, okay. Right there, ready to be fed. I say I need to find her because oftentimes in the mornings, when my uncle leaves for work, she goes outside with him and she kind of chills in the yard and everything like that. So sometimes I have to whistle for her and find her in the morning. But today she was waiting on me. That means she's definitely hungry. So let me get her food really, really quickly. Go on. Go on, cutie. Pooper scooper. Someone's excited for breakfast. Go on. Go on. Eat that food, girl. Eat that food, girl. Just like that, she gets fed and she wants to leave me like a true child. Okay, wah, wah, wah. I actually didn't get the clip of me letting my cat go out. I think my camera either overheated or it died on me at this moment. But we are moving on to me working out. And this is the bicycle that I bought during the pandemic, just so I can still make sure that I was working out. And it does still come in handy on days like this where I did not feel like going to the gym, but I still wanted to get a workout in and get my body moving. So enjoy these clips of me torturing myself. After I get a good sweat in on my bike, I torture myself some more with some weights. Goody! So usually I like to make my lunch or anything like that, or like dinner or meal prep before. Oh, that was a car driving by. I usually like to make that before I do my breakfast, only because, I don't know, like I like my breakfast really, really fresh and hot and like, you know, breakfasty. So I usually like making my lunch and stuff first and then do my breakfast, also because I know I don't have to worry about it after I'm done eating my breakfast, because sometimes after I eat my breakfast I can become a little lazy. So I like to do it, I like to do like lunch or any other meal, cook that before I cook my breakfast. But in this case, I'm very, very hungry. I was hungry since last night's, and I did cave in and have a bowl of like generic Aldi's version of Lucky Charms, but I'm still hungry. So just did a workout. I know I have to get my protein in anyway. I guess it's science, pseudoscience, I don't know. Don't come at me for that. I'm not a fitness person. But yeah, usually most of the times I go to the gym, but today I just wasn't feeling it. And on top of that, I woke up late, so I just decided to do a quick like 45-minute thing at my house. And yeah, just get the ball rolling quicker, because I do have to be at work either 12:30 or 1. So yeah, but without further ado, let's get to cooking. Okay, so I know my omelet making skills are usually way better than that. So I don't think I've put enough butter for it to stick on a pan, which is a little crazy because this is supposedly supposed to be a non-stick pan. Guess they lied about that. Either that or probably the non-stick coating wore off by now, because we have had this for a couple of years. So that's probably why. But yeah, I swear my omelet making skills are way better than this for some reason. When you're cooking on camera, everything goes awry. So I'll put a photo. Well, I haven't taken one before, but next time I make an omelet, I'm gonna take a photo of it and put it in another video to prove that I'm good at making omelets. Why? Because I'm an overachiever sometimes. Yeah. Let's get back to cooking. My little tangents. I almost forgot that while I'm cooking, I'm supposed to be putting on my seasonings for my shrimp. So let me go ahead and do that now. Best part of this shrimp, it's already peeled and deveined and the tail is off. So perfect. I know some people advise not to put lime on like seafood and I know people advise not to put lime on seafood and everything, just because it activates the cooking process, but I don't mind that because I like my things cooked. So yeah, let me go back. Don't use all the seasoning packet. I only use all the seasoning packet if I'm doing this for like meat or something. But like something simple like shrimp, just a little bit. These are all marinated. I'm gonna let them sit while I eat my breakfast, and then I will get to cooking. But not after I clean this dish just in the sink and make my iced coffee. Hey, hey. Okay, maybe looking at this little jar right here and wondering what the heck is this? So what I usually do for my iced coffee, well, first off, I don't drink caffeinated coffee because I have GERD and it activates heartburn and everything, so it's not really great to drink, but I still miss the taste of coffee. There was this one coffee alternative, I believe it's by a company called Tea-Chino. I'll put like a little screenshot of what it looks like. I used to get it all the time at Whole Foods, and it does mimic the taste of coffee. It's actually just a herbal tea made of dandelion root. I think it's roasted dandelion root, and it's really, really good. But once I lost like my full-time job, I was on a different budget structure, so I couldn't afford it anymore. I think the pack would be like 10 bucks, and I can't afford that. So I just tried to do decaffeinated coffee. At first I heard decaffeinated coffee wasn't that great for you as well, but I started drinking it and it doesn't affect like my heartburn or my GERD, and it doesn't give me like a hot scratchy throat that usually would happen after I would drink regular coffee. And I actually think, fun fact, I think it's the creamer that actually, if you add that too, it doesn't help sometimes, because I do realize that sometimes when I put creamer, sometimes that happens too, where I do end up getting like a burning throat sensation. But anywho's, all that to say that I basically brew a good amount and I just put it in a mason jar and put it in the fridge for the rest of the week, and I have iced coffee, so I don't have to keep going to Dunkin' and giving Dunkin' my money, even though I do have a free beverage that's on my Dunkin' Rewards right now, but I'm saving it for Friday. So Friday is coming soon and I will get my free Dunkin' decaf coffee at that point. But until then, what I do to save money, just brew it at home. I just get mine from Aldi. Let me show you. Classic decaf. It's about like $2 or $3, and this lasts me at least a good month to month and a half because I just brew it like this at a time. So picture this as like if I brewed this every day, like maybe half of this will be gone by the first week, but this kind of makes it like rations it out for me. So I put like 2 or 3 spoonfuls in the coffee maker, and then I make some. This is like the second half of the brew that I made. So I put it in the refrigerator, and then every time I want iced coffee, I just get this baby out, get my oat milk out, and I make my own freaking coffee at home because it saves a lot more money. Let me show you how to make my coffee. Show you how to make my coffee. I'm gonna show you how to make my coffee. Okay, so besides using the Mr. Coffee over here, once that step is done, take some coffee, I put it in my other mason jar that does have Santa Claus, but I like it for its handle, so I'm sorry for Christmas sticklers out there. So I shake up coffee that I have. I guess you could call this cold brew. Okay, I'm running low. I'm gonna have to replenish very soon. And then the trick, I don't know if it's just in my head, if it's a placebo effect, but what I do is I add like my sweetener in here, and I add my oat milk, and then I use one of those little blender things to blend it all together. I don't know if, it might be a placebo effect, but to me, it ends up making the coffee taste like I got it at Dunkin' or Starbucks. So if you have one of those little machines, try it out. I mean, I don't know. I may have stumped on something, but you know my crazy self, you never know. Okay, so this was the little whisk thing I was talking about. I got this on Amazon when like they had that TikTok coffee trends. I'll put a picture of what it was. But everybody was whisking by hand, and I'm like, oh, anybody got time for that? So I found this on Amazon, and it does the, oop, it was wet. It does the same effect with less handwork. So, like I said, I add my coffee to the mug. I add my oat milk. This time I have the Chobani oats. Before I used to just strictly stick to Planet Oats, but this one was buy one get one free at Publix, and You know that I love a good deal, especially right now. So Chobani it was. Chobani isn't my favorite one. Planet Oat was my favorite one, but again, it was buy one get one free, and we do not argue with prices. So shake it up. And already that looks beautiful. And I'm about to teach you another trick that I do with my coffee to make it luxurious for home coffee. Because sometimes when you drink coffee at home, you're just like, it's just lackluster. But guarantee if you do it this way, you're not gonna mind. So I blend it. I don't know, maybe it's because like the airiness that comes in because of all the foam that starts to come in. Especially if you like blend it like while skimming it at the top. Go, shoot. I went a little foam crazy. But yeah, you see like there's like foam at the top. Let me clean the floor. As I was saying before, oops, let me do that before. Okay, as I was saying before, when you blend up the coffee like this, I don't know if it's just the air bubbles or what it is, but it makes it taste really, really good. So, and then my next step, I create my own sweet cold foam. Because you know how Dunkin' and Starbucks has like their cold foam thing? Just make it at home. Sometimes I do this with creamer, sometimes I do this with oat milk or almond milk. Well, mostly oat milk. I found oat milk works better for foaming. So I put a tiny bit. And then to make it sweet cold foam, obviously I add a tiny bit of sugar. And then I do the same thing. I just use my little blender thing. I got it on Amazon. I'll probably try to link mine down below. And then I blend, well, add it first and then blend because you don't want to be an idiot like me and get it splattered all over you. Let me play some theme music or some music over this. So we have some froth, and what I do, pour the froth on top of my coffee. Look at that. Look at it. Doesn't it look so pretty? I think I did a little too much froth. Oh wait, fits perfectly. Yeah, see? You have the foam on top, the beautiful lightly colored coffee on the bottom, and trust me, it is delicious. It makes a world of a difference and does make you feel like you're drinking a coffee from Dunkin' or Starbucks. Sorry for the lighting. Whoa. So let me go ahead and put all this stuff away that I just made a mess of again. Eat my food and then get this day, well, continue rolling on with this day. So I have to shower too because, you know, I just worked out, so I can't be a little stinky mess. So yeah, let's eat. Well, no, let's eat, come back downstairs, cook the shrimp scampi, then shower, then get ready for work. Yeah. So good. All I gotta do is just add some ice to it and we're perfect. You save the coffee so I can actually drink it with my food. Final touch on the eggs. I know this is not the best version of Parmesan cheese, but I like the taste of it. I got it from Aldi. It's a Parmesan and Romano blend. That was a little more than I wanted. Okay, so now it's time for me to eat, watch a couple of videos, and then after that go back downstairs and cook my lunch slash dinner for today. So let's do it. just like that, breakfast is done. So we're gonna bring this downstairs and get started on my lunch, which is going to be shrimp scampi. So yeah. Sorry, my lighting is a little bit yellow. I'm working on trying to find light bulbs that are more of a daylight light bulb instead of this warm tone. I like the warm tone though because it's very, very homey, and that's what most households have. But I guess for lighting purposes it's not too great. But yeah, so I got out all my ingredients just to make it easy. Usually when you're doing shrimp scampi, it's just better to have everything just laid out so that you can just grab it and put it, because it's pretty much a quick meal. At least this version that I found, I'll link the recipe down below. This version that I found is very, very quick. So let's just run through the ingredient list. So I got some penne pasta from Walmart. I have some butter here. I'm gonna need 4 tablespoons of this. I'm gonna need 2 tablespoons of olive oil, then some, well, I believe most shrimp scampis call for wine, but I don't have wine. And last time I used chicken broth, and this recipe actually allows you to use chicken broth, so that's what I'm going to use again. Then you need red pepper flakes, some minced garlic. I know this is not the best way to do minced garlic. Obviously fresh is better, but this is more convenient. And then I have a lemon because we're going to need, I believe, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. And then of course I have the shrimp that I marinated from earlier. And I have a saucepan ready to go. But first I'm going to clean this and then get started on that. And also, maybe I should probably start putting the water for the pasta, since this little concoction only takes about 10 to 15 minutes to make, which is great for someone like me because I like things a little quick. I'm Haitian, so most of our meals are very time consuming, but they taste so good. But that's probably a gripe that my boyfriend's gonna have when we eventually get to the stage of marriage and living together, is that he loves Haitian food because he's Haitian as well. But I don't think I'm gonna be cooking Haitian food every single day, but thank God he knows how to cook as well. So we definitely already established that we're gonna be taking turns and switching off when it comes to cooking, because I'm not cooking every day and then taking care of the kids every day and all that stuff. But he's very, very good at like making sure everything is well divided. So yeah. Okay, we're starting with 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Yeah, we're starting with 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and then we're taking 2 tablespoons of butter and heating that up in there. Funny thing, first time I made this, I thought I had to do, because I was reading the instructions and just reading the ingredients, I thought I had to put all 4 tablespoons of butter at first. But either way, it turned out good still, so. But yeah, you're supposed to put 2 tablespoons and then another 2 tablespoons. Okay, alrighty. I'll keep this little tablespoon thing on the butter because I'm gonna need it anyway again. And now, I believe I just wait and chill. Let it heat up, and then I'm gonna put my garlic in there. So let me put that to this side because I'm gonna need it. I already have my water that's gonna be boiling in here. So quick meal. So if you need a quick 30-minute meal, this is a good one because it tastes good. I can vouch for this one. Well, it tastes good if you season the shrimp very well. So if you use the seasonings that I use or anything close to that, guaranteed to taste really, really good. So yeah. Okay, yeah, so next step is going to be to add the garlic, which, let me see how much garlic I need. I need 1.5 tablespoons of minced garlic. So let me add that. Put this oil back. I don't need it. Alright, so I need, what was it again? 1.5 tablespoons? Jeez, I forget so quickly. Oh, my butters. Yeah, 1 and 1.5 teaspoons. All right, cool. Let's get that in there. So yes, I can see in the recipe that if you're using fresh garlic, then you're going to use 4 to 5 cloves. But if you're using like the pre-made minced garlic, you use 1.5 tablespoons. So saute that. Love a good sizzle. Just saute, get fragrant for about a minute. Okay, this comes together really quickly, so it's very good, very well advised to have everything laid out and ready to go. Speaking of laid out, let me cut into my lemon because I'm going to need that very soon. Half of a lemon yields like 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, right? Well, I can always be sure by testing it out in here. It's really starting to smell really good. Alright, cool. Add in the shrimp. I believe that's the next step. Yes. You're gonna cook the shrimp about 2 minutes on each side. So until they turn pink. My mistake, I didn't check before I put my shrimp in the freezer to see the freezer. Before I put my shrimp in the fridge to marinate, I didn't check the salt level. So I definitely think it's gonna need a little salt. So let me sprinkle a little bit on. And at this time, I think the recipe does call for salt and pepper if you didn't like season your shrimp beforehand. But I definitely suggest seasoning your shrimp beforehand because it just makes a world of a difference. Okay, so as I cook, I like to put things away and clean as much as I can because nothing I hate more than after cooking having to look at a full sink of dishes. So I may be weird, but I like to clean as I go and put things back as I go because I like to sit back and enjoy my food and not think that I have another task to do after eating. So yeah, it's just a mental thing for me. So let me go ahead and start putting stuff away that I know I don't need and start putting stuff in like sinks and everything. So yeah. Gotta taste test the shrimp to make sure it's good. So let's do that. Good, it's good. So the next step is going to be to add the chicken broth. Again, you can substitute this with wine, cooking wine, but I don't have that. And this works perfectly fine. So I think you need to add 1/4 cup of chicken broth, chicken stock. So let me go ahead and do that. And then for a 1/2 teaspoon of red pepper flakes. Okay, so now that the pepper flakes are added in there, the next step is to add, I believe, just let this simmer, and then, ooh, I'm sweaty. And the next step is to add the remaining butter, which is 2 more tablespoons of butter, and then 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. And then after that, once this is well boiled, I can get my pasta in there and then just add the two together. Once this reduces a little bit, I can just add the lemon juice, add the rest of the butter, and let that simmer and let that chill. And then, of course, finish cooking the pasta, and then add the two together, and then we have lunch ready. And then I can quickly go shower because time is running pretty low. It's 11:50 right now. I gotta be at work at 1. So yeah, I'm gonna charge up my camera a little bit because I see that the battery light is blinking. So let me do that and I will be right back. And just like that, the sauce portion, shrimp scampi portion of this is done. I just added in some lemon juice. So from a lemon, as you, well, you didn't get to see that part, but I added in a juice of a lemon, so that came out to be 2 tablespoons. So now I know 1 lemon equals 2 tablespoons, or at least that lemon. And then I added the second half of the 2 tablespoons of butter, and I believe that is it. You saw me add in the red pepper flakes, and then I just added in the pasta. Let me actually uncover it because I don't need to cover it anymore. And I'm stirring occasionally. I think for the most part, most people know how to make pasta, so I'm just doing that quickly. Gonna cook that for another, let me see, another like 7 minutes or so, and then drain that, and then add in the sauce to the drained pasta, and then we should be ready to go. And then my morning routine will be pretty much over because after that I just have to shower, get dressed, get my stuff, and then go. So yep. Okie dokie, so the pasta is all good. I basically drained it and then shocked it with cold water, as they say to do, to stop the cooking process, because it's a little more than al dente. I kind of like it al dente, but I got a little bit concerned on whether or not it was too hard, so now I think it's a little overcooked for my liking, but it's okay. Now the next step is to dress this pasta with the shrimp scampi sauce, and then pack it up in my trusty Trader Joe's lunchbox. And then after that, shower and get to work. There's still water in there. Oh no. Still a little bit of pasta water in there. So I taste it, it still tastes fine, but I would rather that not have happened. So yeah, I mixed it all up. As you can see, I think there wasn't as much shrimp as I thought there was gonna be in that pasta. I think I just put too much pasta noodles in it, but that's okay. I'm going to divvy it up, pack it up in my lunchbox, and then, as I said before, get showered and get ready to go to work. Yeah? 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 I'll brush my teeth, don't worry. Okie dokie, and just like that, I look like a decent human being again. Let me open up these blinds for a little bit of lighting. Okay, yes, so just like that, I look like a normal human being again. I am ready for work, I'm all dressed, and I'm just doing my last minute preparation, just packing up my bag. So yes, I have my phone charger because I need that. Usually I'm out of the house all day once I step foot in that job. And then I already have my lunch packed and ready to go. Don't mind the mess around my room. I am in the process of reorganizing everything and trying to make it more of my vibe now. I think I've had this room like this for, well, I've had the room styled like this for the last like 10 years or so, and I'm ready for a change. So yeah, if you see piles of stuff all over the place, it's because I'm in the process of like switching things around. You know how that goes when you have a lot of stuff. You gotta move a lot of stuff and get rid of a lot of stuff. But I digress. So yeah, I'm packing up my bag. I just packed my charger up. I'm packing my pepper spray because you know these streets are crazy these days. Let's see what else I need. I have my notebook, my water bottle, and then my phone and my keys. And I believe that's it. Yeah, I believe that's it. My jacket should be in my car, and yeah, I definitely need to head out because it's almost 1 and I was supposed to be at work already at 1. So I think I'm gonna end this vlog here. Yes, definitely gonna end it because the clock is going right now. Gonna end this vlog here. If you guys like this vlog, I know it's different from my usual content. I did start off my channel with a vlog, but I haven't done a vlog in a while. So if you guys happen to like the vlog, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't to join the family because we're a family over here, and go ahead and comment down below. How are you guys doing in your life? How's work been for you? Just how life's been in general. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Give it a like, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you back here in my little corner of the internet, Adri's Corner. Bye.